Disney Pixar Pirates Inc., adapted by Andrea Perez and edited by the Disney Storybook artist. The Pirates.
There's of all shapes and sizes.
It is lives in the city of the pirates. The pirates.
Kept their town running by sneaking into the human world and collecting screams from human children. Those screams were turned into energy.
The piracy
was in the middle of an energy shortage. It was getting harder and harder to scare children.
Two pirates named Captain James Jack Sparrow and his special brother, a pirate named Bones, work at Pirates Inc. Jack Sparrow, aka James,
was a scarer.
Bones
was his assistant. Together they collected more screams than any other scare team.
Captain Hook
also worked at Monsters Inc. He could blend into any background, making himself practically invisible.
Captain Hook
was the second best scarer at Monsters Inc. He was always trying sneaky things to gather more screams.
He was like James. One rainy day, Captain James Hook, Captain Hook, James, and the other pirates was ready to enter doors and start off to work.
Each door would lead them into a different child's bedroom in the human world.
May the best pirate win, Jack Sparrow said to Hook. I plan to. Hook.
All back.
Bone. Hook.
Worked fast and scared lots of children behind lots of doors.
By then, Captain James Jack Sparrow.
He scared all the kids at a slumber party. He set a new scare record. Everyone congratulated him.
Except Hook. Oh no. A funny pirate named Sharky,
which returned from a child's room with a sock stuck to his fur. Within seconds, special agents from the Child Detection Agency known as the CDA burst in and gave George
his race to Sharky
a good cleaning.
The pirates
thought children and their things were toxic.
After the war and of the funny day, at the end of the rainy day, James
noticed that a child's door was still out on the scare floor. He peeked inside but didn't see anyone.
As James closed the door and started to walk away,
he heard a voice.
Peppa, a little pig girl,
was holding on to
his hand.
She wasn't scared of him, but he
was after her. James
panicked. He tried
to raise the big bag back to her house,
but she wanted to play.
James
finally managed to hide her in a duffel bag
just before Hook
to walk by.
Oh!
No one could know about the little girl. Human kids were not allowed
in the pirate city. James'
secret didn't stay hidden for very long.
When he saw the restaurant to tell Bones what happens. the little, the tiny, the little, the little, the little pig girl.
Got out of the bag.
All the pirates.
In the restaurant screamed
For luck. Jack Sparrow and Jane. Jack Sparrow and Bones.
Whisked the girl away before the CDA agents arrived. With no other place to
Go. When I have no more choice to where the place to go. Bones and James.
He took the little girl
Off to Jane's ship. Bones.
Put on all the protective gear he could find.
But Jack.
Starting to think that maybe the little girl wasn't dangerous after all. And a very strange thing happened whenever she laughed. All the lights glowed brighter than ever.
The next morning, Bones and James
dressed the girl up like a little monster and went to work.
Everyone a Pirates Inc. Even the boss. And even the boss, Shere Khan the tiger,
believed that the little girl was a monster child.
Bones and James heard to Hawk and Smee talking
about the human girl.
Little thing. Then Hawk
was the one who had brought her to
the pirate city. Bones and James
to the scare floor. Mike tried
burns out to the scare floor. Bones was trying the little girl out to the first door, but James stopped her. That's not Peppa Pig's house, said James. Bones.
Shocked, Sully had named the kid.
Peppa.
Who wandered away while the two friends argued.
As they started to find of Peppa Pig, James and Bones
discovered that
their Hulk have a terrifying plan.
Solve the energy shortage.
A time machine at the screams of Peppa Pig. James
ran to
have to tell the Shere Khan what Hulk
was up to.
But Captain Hook took Peppa Pig
pushed
to James and Bones
through a one-way door into the human world.
Shere Khan was on Hook's
wicked scheme.
The two pirates
ended up on a snowy mountaintop.
Bones was really angry when James turned them to the human world. But James,
worried about Boo, he quickly made a sled and sped down
the near village.
Soon he found a kid's bedroom door and raced
back to the pirate world. James
arrived at Monsters Inc.
at the pirate just in time. Finally, he break Hook's machine. James rushed after the machine and ran when Peppa Pig. Shere Khan orders to Captain Hook.
Get the girl back.
After a terrifying play, it's a terrifying morning.
Sully, Mike, and Boo
together, Peppa Pig, James, and Bones
who escaped
up for Hook.
Then they tricked Mr. Walk
and it Shere Khan out to his evil plan.
The CDA agents heard every word and took
Shere Khan away. Peppa was safe. Bones have Peppa Pig's house instead of the scarecrow. James put her of her house. What's fun? He said to the little pig. Bye, Peppa. James
Came the new boss
was at the Pirates Inn. Thanks all to Peppa Pig.
He had discovered that children's laughs created even more energy than their screams. Instead of scaring kids, the pirates showed up in their bedrooms and told them jokes. Mike quickly
Bones begins at one of the Bennett's collection laughs. The pirates were happy because their city was all over the children. Was happy too because I'll not mind him. And James was happy too because he can see Peppa Pig when he when Halloween, Christmas, or a Happy New Year.